Hey guys, welcome back. As always, my name is Leyzar, and today we have a very interesting topic on our hands, or something that I find quite interesting. We're going to be talking about third-party software and a PSA by DE Bear. Link in the description down below for a link to this forum post. Now, this was posted about a week ago, but it only got to me recently, so we're going to be talking about it now. Greetings Steno, we have seen a few requests lately, specifically requesting that we provide a list of software that we do and do not allow to run in conjunction with Warframe. While it is understood that some software is good and others are inherently bad or designed to assist cheating, there are some cases where software falls in gray areas. Now, these are the same mythological gray areas that DE has constantly hid behind when it comes to clarifying things such as, hey, are macros okay or not? About a year ago, I was actually looking for a solid answer to this question, and unfortunately, I met the same gray areas, which of course don't clarify jack. So I had to open up a support ticket. I sent the support operative all of my details, screenshots, details about the software that I'm using, and in a couple of days he got back to me and said, hey, it's okay. The reason for this post is to have an updated reference about our policy on external third-party software and the potential pitfalls of using such software in conjunction with Warframe. Now, of course, this would imply that there is a greater policy at play here, and this would be kind of like a summary of that. If you guys want to read the whole shebang, you gotta access the EULA. The EULA is the wall of text that you accept when starting any brand new game, and basically it's not optional, it's mandatory if you want to play said game. And there's a whole lot of references here, not to external software, but to third-party software. But I will summarize for you guys. What is important to take away from the EULA is that Digital Extremes does reserve the right to ban any player for whatever reason they want, or no reason at all. The simple golden rule is this, and get ready for this one, my friends. In Soviet Russia, if you use external software in conjunction with Warframe, then you do so at your own risk. And this is a legitimate post on the official Warframe forums by a Warframe or Digital Extremes official. And this is the wording, my friends. You do so at your own risk. But wait, it gets a whole lot worse than that. While we could technically issue blanket bans on everything that alters the game files, the fact of the matter is that there's some software that can be useful and helpful for members of our community. A few examples: overlays, we use them in Streamlabs, OBS, XSplit, recorders, for example, macro softwares as well. Maybe you don't want carpal tunnel, and there's some players with disabilities as well that need certain software that are either macro heavy or with visual cues in order to enjoy the game a bit better. So keep that one in mind. This is where context is very important. The difficulty here is that it's incredibly hard for the players to prove that they are not using a program nefariously. So all of a sudden we gotta prove that we were not using a program with malicious intent. And while it's certainly possible that there are false positives, which a ticket to support can, keyword can resolve, the ban will remain in place until your ticket can be processed. So a ban is automatic, a ban is implied in this case. But more disturbing than that, it highlights the policy of guilty until proven innocent. To say it's anti-consumer would be saying the least. But let's keep on going. This leads into why a list is not provided. If you have a piece of macro software that is normally tolerated but is then discovered to be a source of a future exploit, that software may get added to a ban list and you could potentially be caught up in the automatic dragnet. DE Warframe does have an automatic anti-cheat that basically scans everything. If it sees something it doesn't like, auto ban. So there's that. As stated above, there is no easy way to prove that the software used is benign. No easy way to prove that the software is benign. I find that just a little bit curious in 2019, when most modern day developers already have very clear policies on what they allow and they do not allow. In the meantime, DE apparently still sits in the dark ages. The gray areas. Bans for altering game files, cheating and or exploiting Warframe are hefty and final. Our stance on using such software is firm, and appealing against that ban is very difficult if we have reason to believe that you have been using said software for cheating, exploiting or AFK farming. So basically, cheating is bad, don't do it, that is more than reasonable. The only way you can reliably 100% avoid the ban for using external software is simply not to use it. What is external software anyway? For example, you can use something for your macros, you can use Synapse, you can use Logitech gaming software, you can use SteelSeries engine, or you can use overlays such as Streamlabs, OBS, XSplit, or you can even use something like Discord. Discord does have a game overlay, so that one does theoretically impact the game. So you could be in a situation such as this. Discord gets a botched up update. Now the guys over on Discord didn't want to botch up an update, and I'm sure the guys over at D know everything about that. You can get banned off of that Discord update in Warframe automatically. Oh, and good luck trying to actually appeal to that through a support ticket. To say that I'm disappointed in an attitude such as this would be saying the absolute very least. I mean, it comes in 2019 from what is today a respectable or reputable developer that has shown time and again that it does love its community. But the best you can come up with is do so at your own risk. A rather poor choice of words if you ask me, but the point here was an updated reference about policies on external and third-party software. Apparently this was triggered by a larger number of support queries, legitimate questions considering that you are still in the gray areas. But now we got a very simple support response: do so at your own risk, like you're talking about some kind of weird mushroom. Keep in mind that if you want to do everything in your power to avoid getting banned from Warframe, then you should close external software before running the game, as the post very clearly states. As for me, my friends, I'm going to keep on running all the software that I have been running. All my overlays, recorders, macros, because I'm not a fan of destroying my hand. And if I am to be penalized over something as trivial as this in this modern day and age, well then goodbye and good luck. As always, my name is Lazar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. If you got any feedback for me, I would love to read it in the comment section down below. But if you do have an opinion on this topic, it would be a better choice to log over onto the Warframe forums and let D know how you feel about this. No matter if you like it or you don't like it, as always, the choice is yours. Bye guys, see you next time.